Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Faith, and today guys I'll be checking out this video. Boss chick steady stunting while the feds steady watching. And you guys, I'm super excited for this. If you're here to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing, give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what this video is all about.
Please. Go. Move the camera already. Well, you be in the case. Come on, hurry.
What?
That's the idiot friend of Basketball Wives star British Williams as they walked out of the federal courthouse in St. Louis Tuesday, October 24th, 2023. The Basketball Wives star was just sentenced to 4 years Fed time for 15 felony charges of fraud. It was just so much fraud. And just like any other high-profile case, you had reporters on site documenting everything.
Yeah.
As British and her entourage walked out the courthouse, reporter Ryan Kroll recorded British on his cell phone. That's while the reality star talked on her own cell phone to appear busy and important.
Aggressive.
Then her Rottweiler friend tried to threaten Ryan by running up on him and acting like she was about to put hands on him. I mean, a complete idiot. Like, girl, how are you mad at the media for recording y'all walking out the federal building? If you didn't want to be recorded, you shouldn't have been there. Like, duh. This woman was facing football numbers. On top of that, she's a so-called celebrity on a very popular reality show, and she was a St. Louis radio host. Listen, if British didn't want to be recorded coming out the federal courthouse, she shouldn't have been out there stealing and scamming. But black folks love frauds, fakes, and phonies. You're gonna always find somebody defending these Pookies and Pookishas. They don't care about protecting children, no, or protecting the community from criminals and destruction, but they love protecting scammers in the streets. Here's Yamaneika from Comedy Hype responding to the clip as a miserable misandrist would. The comedian said, "Good. Black women protecting black women. Ain't nobody gonna do it but us." And when I saw that, I was like, what is this lady talking about? Protect her from what, Yamaneika? Nobody was doing anything to them. There was no threat on British. So what was the Rottweiler protecting British from? But British was sentenced to 4 years behind bars, and honestly, it really wasn't enough. I do not think she learned her lesson, and the judge knew it too. All I want to know, Yamaneika, is why didn't the friend protect British from the judge and run up on the judge like that? Yeah. Take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Much love to St. Louis. I love my people out there. If you're watching from St. Louis, drop STL below in the comments.
April 17th, I'm supposed to start trial.
Okay.
That's not happening. I think there was a miscommunication between my lawyer and the prosecutor, and she had been trying to contact him, and he had not contacted her back. And I don't know if she started thinking that I'm going to trial or whatever is happening, so I'm letting them handle that situation.
A couple of years ago, I reported on British Williams, her nasty attitude, her aggressive behavior towards her baby daddy, and how she was living a complete lie, acting like she was this big boss chick with all this money, but the feds came out and called her a fraud. So all the riches she appeared to have on IG, it was all a facade. She was out here scamming to make women on IG think that she was a millionaire. Yeah, and while the feds was steady watching her, she was steady scamming. In their press release, the feds revealed that her conduct was a part of a nearly decade-long series of frauds. And as you already know, these folks will watch you forever and just wait for you to keep running it up as they collect evidence on you. That's why their conviction rate is so high. At her sentencing, the federal prosecutor said that British continued scamming even after she was initially contacted and interviewed by federal agents, and even after she was indicted. I mean, the audacity. And I can believe it because over the last couple of years, British was out here moving like she hadn't done anything. And that's why I said she did not learn her lesson. They interviewed her years ago. She kept scamming. She was indicted in 2021, and she continued scamming in 2021 and 2022. The judge told British, quote, "You knew what you were doing. You knew it was wrong, and you did it anyway." British will serve 4 years in federal prison and will be on supervised release for 5 years after her release from prison. The judge also ordered her to pay back all of the money she stole. That's over $564,000 in restitution. FBI Special Agent in Charge, Jay Greenberg of the St. Louis Division, said British Williams was getting paid to portray her celebrity lifestyle on Basketball Wives, when in fact, she was a typical fraudster. The special agent went on to say, after today's sentencing, her reality is now a life of a felon. Yeah, 15 felonies. And anybody who would do business with this woman after all of this, whatever happens is going to be on you. Because at this point, there's no way you can see this and still deal with people. It's all out there and it's just no excuse. But hey, DJ Envy's business partner, Caesar, was also a complete fraud and all of them still worked with him. So I don't know what people are doing out here and I cannot understand why you would deal with people like this. British was out here misusing social security numbers, using fake numbers, opening up bank accounts, cashing fraudulent checks. She committed bank fraud, tax fraud by underreporting income for several years, falsely claiming her niece and nephew on her taxes, and claiming that she was tax exempt. She committed insurance fraud by submitting fraudulent medical bills. She got nearly $140,000 off that.
Serious?
And then you know the pandemic programs turned out to be a scammer's dream. British was busted for scamming at least 3 programs designed for C-19 financial relief. She admitted to submitting not 1, not 2, not 3, but 9 applications for the Economic Injury Disaster Loan. That's the pandemic EIDL, intended to help struggling businesses during the pandemic, but they only seem to help scammers. And of course, so many scammers just like British took the bait. The applications contain false information about business income and payroll, as well as her criminal history. Her criminal history alone disqualified her for the loan. But British lied, and out of the 9 applications, she was able to get loans from 2 of them, totaling over $144,000. And the feds say she used that money to fund her personal extravagant lifestyle. British also received over $52,000 from 4 PPP loans. Then after her indictment, the reality star continued to scam. On January 3rd, 2022, she applied for the California Pandemic Relief Program, falsely claiming that she was a state resident with a total yearly household income of $50,000 and that she couldn't pay her rent due to a reduction in hours of work caused by the pandemic. And investigators found that was a lie. She received almost $28,000 from this rent assistance program. She had stopped paying rent in July of 2021 and failed to disclose that her $3,800 rent was more than reimbursed by the network for her work on Basketball Wives. Her rent was less than the $4,000 per month the network gave her. It was $3,800. So she was given more than enough. She had no business applying for a rental assistance program. And this is her lying and scamming even after she was indicted. And then she had the job with a radio station in St. Louis. She listed herself as exempt on a form resulting in no taxes being withheld from her $90,000 salary. The radio station fired her, but I don't understand why they hired her in the first place. All of these folks with broadcast degrees, but they're out here giving $90,000 jobs to scammers with no experience at all just because they're some fake Z-list celebrity. But I digress, that's been going on for some years now. I don't know, British didn't learn anything from this so far. She's 33 years old now. I guess we'll see after 4 years, but I'm really not expecting any change from her because I haven't seen it yet. She always thought she was so smart and so slick, and that's the type of people who would submit 9 EIDL applications and apply for 4 PPP loans, open up multiple bank accounts with fake information. She took thousands of dollars worth of checks from other people's accounts without their knowledge and then deposited them into these phony accounts and withdrew that money, stealing thousands and thousands of dollars. Just a lot of silly stuff she did out here because she thought that she was outsmarting the feds. Even after they initially interviewed her, she thought she had them under control. The whole time though, they just kept giving her that rope. Ladies, please don't destroy your own lives watching these fakes and phonies on social media. These people will really be out here making you believe that nobody is broke, like they're not living check to check, posting cars, designer clothes, all of these vacations they can't afford, Then the next thing you know, you're watching these Jezebels and these scammers. You get sucked in and start sabotaging your own life in real life. Either you start being ungrateful and unsatisfied with your own life, causing unnecessary drama and tension in your household, your family, your relationships, because you want to live life like you think they're living.
I'm kind of open. I'm gonna, do a little work on the computer. I already did radio this morning. The cleaning lady's cleaning my house. I'm gonna get my toes and nails done. I got a massage appointment with my masseuse later on tonight.
Or you start looking at yourself as less when you're comparing yourself to scammers. Your life is real and their life is fake. Remember that before you start self-destructing or end up doing something like British to keep up with the Joneses out here. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Let me know what you think about this below.
You guys, that was such an interesting one from the Pink Book. I really enjoyed reacting to this video, and these celebrities can go extra length to just live the fake life. The kind of life these people portray on social media is totally different from the kind of life they live in real life. I don't even know how to put this, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. This is very shocking, and seeing the lengths that people will go just to scam other people is so disheartening. I feel so bad for what I just listened to. It's a very terrible situation for anyone to be in, whether you are the scammer or you are the one being scammed. Just because of the kind of life celebrities are living on social media, you want to go into deep there because you want to measure up or live up to their own expectation. That is totally not a realistic way to live. Let me know what you guys think about this video. I really had fun reacting to it. Let me know your thoughts on this one. What do you guys think about this case? Do you guys think that she should have gotten more than 4 years? Throw more light on this in the comment section. And I really had fun reacting to this video. If you guys totally enjoyed watching, give it a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.